Hello, I am Omar Sawalha, the founder of Math 7. We help IB schools improve math results while reducing teachers' workload. The problem is schools often struggle with tracking real progress of students and balancing syllabus coverage as well as supporting both strong and struggling students. In Math 7, we have an intelligent system, an intelligent algorithm that will solve this problem. In this video, I will give you a hint or a short things that show you how we deal with these problems. I really hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Hello everyone. So I'm gonna show you how the system works. So this is, as you can see, math7.com. This is an IB tutoring platform. And you go, for now the system is applied only to the DP students, so you click on DP. So let's take an example, for example AASL curriculum, and it is applicable for the AASL and AISL. The AAHL and AIHL, I think it's gonna be ready within a few months this year of 2025. So you click on go to AASL, you click here. So you have all the syllabus in details, concept by concept, of the IB curriculum for the AASL, and it is exactly the same syllabus for the Oxford and other books. So for example, if you want to explain what is a function, or for example functional notation, or any of those concepts, this, for example, go to what is a function, you click here. Now this is what we have. This is the system that I want to show you. Now if you take a look at this, is section 2.1, which is section 1 from chapter 2. What is a function? If you take a look here, as you can see, most of the platforms or IB platforms have the question here, and there's the mark scheme here, so you can click on them and teach the students from them or give them a homework. And here you have a functions formula sheet that has all the rules for this chapter, and sometimes you have video solution and resource. Now what's the new here is these 4 things: marked, done, show comment, reflection, and view my dashboard. Now marked done, if you click here, or like this, if you click it says marked done, that means you understood the question and you solved it. So you don't have to go back to it or practice on it. You can go to other questions. For example, here this is marked done. It's either written here or here. It's here, I'll be back, or you keep it as marked done. So now the students know which question they solved. Now here, show comment, high comment, you can write your comment here. For example, I understood the question, or I need help, or how did I do this, and how did I do that, and the teacher will take a look and see your comments. So it's basically like a homework. Every student will write their comments here, and the students will check, or other students will help him or her from their school or other schools, or worldwide. You can write like, heart and question mark and so on. You can of course reply, edit, or delete. Now here, after you solve the question, there is something called reflect. Now this reflect has a few questions you need to answer. Now these questions are important because they reflect how you feel about the question, how did you see it, and so on. For example, could you quickly recall the order of steps for this problem? You could say yes, you could say no, you could say I don't know. And here, did you feel responsible for understanding the problem? Because some students, they just try to jump to the answer. They don't spend enough time trying to understand the problem fully. So they could say no, yes, or something. Did you get frustrated when you didn't solve the problem right away? You could say yes, you could say no, you could say I don't know, and then you will click submit. After you click submit, you'll get a note here that says thought recorded. Next stop, deeper understanding. Okay. Now, all the answers of reflect and what you write here and for the comment, it's all going to be stored in something called View My Insight dashboard. Now, as you can see, this dashboard is basically for me. Okay, this I use it to explain to schools and teachers and students and so on. So if you take a look, that's every concept in Math 7 or in the IB that the students is responsible to memorize. That's every concept in algebra, calculus, functions, probability, statistics, trigonometry, and all of them. And here it shows, for example, in algebra revision, or for example, say calculus application of differential calculus, there are 8 questions in total to practice. The students practiced on one of them and he marked it done. 0 marked I'll be back, and 7 he did not or she did not look at all. So 12.5% is the accomplishment of this concept. And also, if you take a look at the ones that are done, he has done one of them that is marked as easy, not medium or hard. So he did the easy part. And the ones that I say he marked like he will be back, he didn't do anything, so you will have no numbers here. And as you can see, the total, this is the total. There are 1,990 questions. Okay, neither the ones that he did neither saw them, nor marked them I'll be back, nor done, are 1,785. The ones that marked done, back, are 22 questions, and the ones that he did them successfully are 183 questions. So he accomplished 99.2% of the whole material, imagine. And these are also the same thing. Now, this is also a summary of this table here. You have seen the topic that he has done wonderfully are these: algebra, which is a graded function, functions, inverse functions, calculus, and so on. The ones that he did not or avoided, or he said that I'll be back, are these ones. Now, the reflect, this part, the ones that he answered, the reflect, these reflect actually have a smart, or let's say intelligent system or algorithm inside it that reflect the student's abilities in remembering. So did he use his memory to answer the question? 54%. Was he able to understand the question? 78%. So these values or traits, there are around 25 or 24 traits. As you can see, some of them are from the portfolio of the IB, shows what type of student he is or she is. Is he a thinker? Is he a acquirer? Did he use his creativity to answer the question? Did he try to evaluate? Did he try to analyze? Is he a risk taker? Confidence, curiosity, the motivation, the resilience, the frustration, the focus. So these are measures, okay, of the students, the values or traits inside every student. And these are other things we can explain them when we have the demo. And this is also how to read it fast. It explains how to read fast. Now, these values that you saw already would tell you what career you will be mostly successful in. You'll be, for example, political analyst. For example, you'll be UI, user interface designer, you could be a marketing strategist. So remember, this is for me, this is my portfolio. Like I use it just to explain for teachers. So I use it, I fill it randomly. But once you fill it, okay, it will give you an exact or a directional way for your career in the future, and it explains like 70% you'll be successful in this field, 69 you'll be successful in this field, for example 60% you'll be successful in civil engineering, and also it also tells you what style of a learner you are and other things. I will explain it when we have the time. So I just wanted to give you an idea, quick idea of what the system that I want to meet with you for and how it will benefit the students. Thank you so much for your time.